So this is the Heartbreak Destroyer video. For you to understand on how to get over heartbreak, you have to understand the language of the brain. The language of the brain is the behavior that you are showing to the brain inside and outside of your head. What does that mean? You show the level of the importance about the old relationship to the brain by what you spent your time on with your focus inside and outside of your head. What does that mean? When the brain brings up its old programming about how important this person is, how they might be with another person, how they might cheat on you, whatever the brain's saying. If you are talking back to the brain about it, with your focus, and by talking back, you're showing your brain that the level of importance is very high and is filling up even more, right? And the brain's like, oh, you love talking about this? Let me give you more. Whatever you use more, the brain will give you more, right? So this would be the spending time inside of your head when the brain brings up thoughts and emotions about that person. So the language outside of your head, which you do in behavior outside of your head, if you would, for example, use your phone to check on their IG or TikTok, then you're spending time outside of your head on what they are doing, to check on what they're doing, to get a sense of relief. But this is actually showing your brain that there's even more importance, and the brain will not let go of bringing you more and more thoughts and emotions and urges to check on that. So the solution, of course, is you have to be okay with uncomfortable emotions, because if not, you will always try to get the relief through this kind of behavior. And then you not only have to be okay with uncomfortable emotion, you have to switch your focus from spending time inside of your head on your thoughts or analyzing and judging your emotions to focusing on your valued actions. What are your valued actions? The things you want to spend your time on in life, the things you want to grow. In the beginning, it's going to feel wrong to do those valued actions because everything that feels right will be to spend time on checking what that person is doing, trying to figure out the past, trying to think of the images, because that's what the brain tries to pull you in, because you showed the brain over time, over the years you've been together, that this is so important. That's the level of importance. So you have to be okay with those uncomfortable emotions, because the brain only gives you the uncomfortable emotions for you to do the compulsions of, again, spending time on the thoughts, on the story about how they're your soulmate, etc. And you have to, moment by moment, it's a moment-to-moment practice to show your brain that you give the level of importance something new, which is your life, by focusing on moment by moment going to the gym, spending time outside of your head instead of inside of your head. And if you do that long enough, this will change and you will start valuing yourself, because you're making your own life important. And since this was most likely only an emotional addiction, you actually will change your perception, which right now you cannot believe, but you will look back and be like, I can't believe I ever wanted to be with this person. You work on yourself and you meet a better person for you. End of story.